It is a star-studded night for our community. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Channel 13 News. I'm Melissa Bethencourt. The Vegas Golden Knights are hosting their annual gala at the Wynn Las Vegas, and our very own Tricia Kean is there. She joins us now live from the Wynn with more on how this event benefits our community. Hey there, Tricia.
Hi, Alyssa. It is an amazing evening and a huge night for our community. You know, this is the 5th annual Golden Knights Gala for the Vegas Golden Knights Foundation. All the money raised tonight goes back into our community. In fact, right now, it's a live auction going out, and Maverick, a birthday party with Maverick, the Golden Knights pup just went for $7,000. You're watching some of the sights and sounds right now. This is a beautiful venue at Intrigue Nightclub here at Wynn Las Vegas, who is the sponsor. One of the other items that will be up for auction tonight is a Stanley Cup ring. And I spoke with VGK owner Bill Foley about his Stanley Cup ring, which is truly amazing. Listen. So you are sporting a beautiful ring there. Tell us about that.
This ring was really designed by Stoney and Petro with input from George and Kelly, and I had minimal input, but they actually did exactly what I wanted.
This is the granddaddy of them all, I can tell, right?
It is. Inside, of course, it says Cup and 6, Bill Foley.
I love it. This is such a beautiful evening, and I know that all the money raised goes back into our community, and I know how involved you've been in our community since you lived here and moved here to Las Vegas. You're very intentional about where this money goes.
Absolutely. It goes to education, it goes to underprivileged, it goes to things like Opportunity Village, where they're helping people with disabilities. It all goes back in the community. It all goes to help specific things to try and bring us up to another level. And so far it's $11 million that we put back in the community, not including Fold the Flag and not including Foley Family Foundation. About 500 kids were in youth hockey. Now it's more than 5,000. And we're building 2 more sheets of ice in Henderson. So now we're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 3 owned by somebody else, and 2 more. Look at all the sheets of ice. When we got here, there were 2 sheets of ice.
What are you most excited about tonight? I know there's a silent auction. We've seen a lot of the players. It's going to be quite the party.
It's going to be a big party. The boys are all here, and we had a win last night. You know, now they got to get it moving. We got to get it moving, and we're on the bubble, so we need to win a whole bunch of games. But I'm looking forward to spending time with the players, saying hi to them, and I see them quite a bit anyway. In the meantime.
Do you want it? $8,500.
And, you know, Bill Foley, like he said, he's been very intentional about giving back to the community. And these are the areas where the money raised tonight will go to in our community. Youth sports, health and wellness, education, first responders and veterans, hunger and homelessness, all very important to Mr. Foley. You know, it's been so exciting to see the head coach, Bruce Cassidy, and all the players here. I love seeing them all. Nick Walters, I know you're here tonight, and you got a chance to talk to the head coach.
Well, first of all, Tricia, as advertised, this has been a golden night here at the Wynn. So many people within the VGK organization, between coaches, players, and staff, uniting with their fans to celebrate the 2023-2024 defending Stanley Cup champion Golden Knights. And what's so special about this, Tricia, is that this team is used to playing in front of 20,000 fans every single game night. But what they're not used to is being right in front of their fans, having one-on-ones, and having an intimate relationship with them, being able to actually talk with them, being able to meet them. I spoke with Bruce Cassidy, Golden Knights head coach, earlier in the gala to hear about his thoughts on this great event. Nick Walters here with VGK head coach Bruce Cassidy at a Golden Knight Gala. Now, Coach, you got a fancy big old ring on your hand, the Stanley Cup Champions ring. How good does it feel to get that bad boy back on?
Yeah, you know what? You don't wear it every day, but it's sure nice to throw it on every once in a while. And I figured tonight was as good a night as any.
Coach, what a beautiful night this is. So many people in the organization, meeting with fans. This is your second go-around being at this event. How special is it?
Well, it's a great event for a great cause. It's nice to interact with fans. This is the backbone of our hockey team, the fan base. Nice for the players to get out and socialize outside of the work environment. Everyone's dressed up, looking good, beautiful night, beautiful venues, so can't say enough.
Besides the food, what's the best part about this?
I haven't had any food yet, but I'll enjoy some. I just think interacting. There's a lot of people that are been Golden Knights fans from day one. I'm relatively new, so it's nice to catch up with them. As I said, seeing the players and their families outside of the rink is kind of nice. It's not a work environment, less stress, nice social.
It's the first A Golden Knight Gala as defending Stanley Cup champions. How does that change the atmosphere of this event compared to a year ago?
Well, it's a little the unknown a year ago. I mean, I was new to a lot. It was my first interaction with a lot of the fans. Obviously, the players and the wives, you have different events during the year, but this one's probably a little more of a celebration of last year at times, and then a sort of hopefully a send-off to another successful run. So that's the way I'm looking at it. They pay good money to support us and see us play, and they want to know what's going on. So you're trying to give them some information. Now this is a little more direct here. Some people have questions about certain things. Most people are very respectful. They just want to say hello, wish you well, hope for another cup, and go from there.
You got 3 new players in the squad, right? You got Hanifin, Mantha, and Hurdle, and they're here in the building, right? So how cool is this for them to immediately get integrated in this?
Well, they're big men. I just met Thomas. He's a big man too. He's not ready to play for a little bit, but he'll help us, obviously. Our management staff, Kelly and George, have done a great job. Last year at the deadline, we added some key pieces without upsetting the team. This year, it looks like we're doing the same. Now it's up to us to do our part and get going here.
Now, no matter the outcome of last night's game, you guys were going to have a whole lot of fun tonight. However, it was an electrifying win with a hat trick by Marchessault. How does that change the atmosphere tonight coming off of that win?
Well, listen, it's easier to go out and have a little fun when you've won a hockey game because we haven't done enough of that lately, to be quite honest, for different reasons. And we're hoping now that we're getting healthier and the deadline's passed and we get a little continuity here that we'll get some more W's. But yes, it always helps. We're in the winning business, and when you get some wins, you can enjoy yourself a little more.
Well, these players are men of many talents, and as you can tell by some of that video, that includes bartending and serving food. Some of the unique ways that these players are connecting with their fans here at the Golden Knight Gala. Tricia, what have you seen around here?
I've seen a lot of members of our community with big wallets, and so I expect there to be some really big heavy hitters tonight in this live auction. I have a feeling that they're going to raise more money based on some of the people I've seen here in our community this year than they did last year. In fact, it was sold out, 650 invited guests, and I know that we were broadcasting to come. We had the VIP packages left, and everybody's here tonight. So I expect to see some big high-ticket items during this live auction that's going on behind us, for sure. It's been fun.